Now, Teslas are fully electric vehicles, and because of that, most people think that they are completely silent. But that's actually not the case. Teslas do make different types of sounds, and in today's video, I'm going to explain to you what different types of humming noises are completely normal for a Tesla. Now, for those of you who are in a hurry and need a quick answer on this, just know that a low humming noise coming from your Tesla is completely normal. There are several different reasons why a Tesla would make a humming sound, and that's what I'll be explaining in this video, what those different reasons are and what the sounds sound like. Now, for those of you out there who want a really in-detail version of this video, I'll link to an article down below and you can read all of the details beyond what's in this video. So without further ado, let's get right into this. So there are three main reasons why your Tesla may be making a humming sound. Now, the first reason is the one that I think most people are concerned about, and this is basically humming coming from the heating and cooling system in the car. What you can expect this one to sound like is a pretty quiet, low, consistent hum. Now, the actual parts in your Tesla of where this sound is going to come from will depend on what version Tesla you have and what year that was. Tesla has basically swapped out what these parts are and improved them over the years, so your car may have different things. But generally, the sound for the heating and cooling system is going to be coming from your AC compressor, from your heat pump, or from your coolant pump. Now, the most common times that you're going to be hearing the heating coming from this system is going to be when you're running the air conditioning or heat, or when the car is getting ready to charge and is preconditioning or warming up the batteries. Also, when your car starts to charge, especially at superchargers, this system is going to kick in to cool down the battery and regulate the temperature. Also, after you have parked your car after driving, the Tesla is going to kick the system on to cool the battery down so it doesn't overheat. And then lastly, if you are in a very hot or a very cold climate, this system will be kicking in to regulate the temperature of the battery and the components through the car. So that's the first one. Moving on to the second one, this is a very common one. The second reason you're going to be hearing a humming sound coming from your Tesla is from the fans running. Now, the fans running in your Tesla will make a pretty loud hum. It's actually like a medium buzzing sound that gets louder depending on the more power that is being used. I'll explain that in a second here. Now, the feature of these fans is going to be to cool down things in the car. This will be for cooling down the cabin of the car, also for cooling down the internal components of the car. Now, a good tip I can give you to kind of hear this sound for yourself so you know when you hear it in the future that it's just your fans running is to turn the AC on in your Tesla and then get out of the car, walk to the front of it, and listen for that sound in the front of your car. Now, the higher you turn your air conditioning all the way up to 10, you will really hear this sound start to increase and get louder and louder. That specific sound that you hear is the sound of the fans running. Now, speaking of the fans in the Tesla, there are a few reasons why your fans may keep running after you've parked the car and it's not in use, you're not even inside the car anymore. The first reason that you may not think of is that the car is not properly shut down, meaning that when you closed your door, it didn't close all the way, so a door is ajar, meaning the car's air conditioning is still going to be running, the car hasn't properly shut down. Another way that this can happen is if your smartphone is still within Bluetooth range of the car and you're still connected. The way that you will be able to tell if this is the case is if these side mirrors on the car are still open. That means that the car is unlocked. Once those side mirrors have closed, that means that the car has locked and properly shut down. Another very common reason why your fans keep running is that the battery is simply trying to cool itself off after you've parked the car after driving. Now, two other reasons that your fans may be running are related to the climate inside the car. So you may have climate control set on, so if you live in a high temperature place, the car will basically automatically turn the air conditioning on whenever the inside of the cabin gets over 105 degrees. So if you see that your parked Tesla is just running the fans during the day, it's likely due to cabin overheat protection. You can go into your settings and turn this off if you'd like to. It's just a safeguard to make sure that nothing inside the car, electrical components, get too hot. And then lastly, a reason why your fans may keep running is if you have automated climate control turned on. So in your climate control settings, there are a few different settings. There's dog mode, camp mode, and you can actually set the temperature to stay at a desired temperature once you've left the car. So when you come back to your car, it's already at the temperature you left it at. Sometimes people leave this setting on, and that way the fans are always running, keeping the car cool, so just check that you don't have automated climate control set on. And now, moving on to the third reason why your Tesla may be humming, and that is the external pedestrian warning speaker. Now, what this hum sounds like is when you're driving in forward, the car makes a kind of low whirling sound, and then when you drive in reverse, it makes a totally different kind of spaceship sound. Now, this is a rather new feature that came out in the last couple years, so not all Teslas have it. Again, if your car is before probably 2020, you probably don't have this feature, but after that, you likely do. But if you do hear a humming sound when you are driving either in forward or in reverse, just know that that is normal. That is the external speaker playing a pedestrian warning sound, so people can hear your car coming. Although electric cars are not silent, they are very quiet. This adds a little bit of a noise to your car when you're driving at low speeds in parking lots or around neighborhoods so that people do hear you coming. The reason that I really like this feature is when you're driving around in neighborhoods and people are walking in the street, walking their dogs or something, they typically won't hear a Tesla coming because there's no motor noise. So by having this low humming sound coming from the outside of the car, people hear me a lot sooner than they would have if I didn't have this sound playing. Now, those are the 3 main reasons why your Tesla is likely making a humming noise, and they are all completely normal. Now, just know there are other reasons here and there on why your Tesla may be making a humming noise, and one of them is when you are charging. So just know that when you are supercharging, or even when you are charging at home in a regular outlet, you may hear your Tesla making a humming noise or different sounds. Just know that that is maintaining the temperature of the battery and other components in the car while the car is taking charge. So guys, I hope this video has been helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have any other reasons on why your Tesla's humming. I may have an explanation for it or somewhere I can refer you to. But overall, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. And then for those of you who were looking for the longer detailed version of this video, that article is linked down in the description, so feel free to check that out as well. Alright guys, take care. I will see you all in the next video.